Hello, everyone. This is your girl, Erica Wilson, the host of the Had to Happen show. You knew that you had to turn to God because He's the only one that could get you out.
Such a blessing to be able to sit with you, son.
You know, like in the isolation, sometimes we feel lonely or not being able to fit in, or this person is not going to bother with me or whatever. But that is the time when God says, "Be still."
Right.
And know that I am God. There you go. Thank you, Jesus.
I'm a single mom with 2 kids, struggling, rape victim, homeless, robbed at gunpoint. All those things had to happen to me to birth me for my purpose today. And that's why I'm standing here today giving back.
That to say this, it had to happen.
Great day, everyone. We're here live with your girl, Erica Wilson from It Had to Happen. I have the beautiful Queen Tereia Royal in the building today, my 305 daughter from all the way from Miami, Florida. How are you doing today, Tereia?
I am doing great. Hi, Mom.
Hi, sugar. You're so
How are you?
beautiful. I
Thank
am
you.
awesome. How about you?
I am blessed. I'm blessed. I'm doing wonderful.
I know that's right. I'm telling you, I love to hear that word, blessed. And we all know that when you are blessed, you're supposed to be a blessing. But we're going to jump right on into our topic on today, which is delayed but not denied. I love that topic, Taria, because I remember when Alan went to the league, he went undrafted, and those was the very words spoke to me when he didn't hear his name being called. It was like you were delayed, but you were denied. So to God be the glory. We have you sitting before the people on today. You're going to share your story about being delayed, but never being denied. So if you could just go ahead and tell us a little bit about who is Tereia Royal.
Well, I am Tereia Royal. I am 31 years old. I am a mother of 2 beautiful kids, my daughter Alasia and my son Mario. 2 weeks in real estate here with my family. This is Toya and this is Nish. Just a little background on it. I've been battling with getting in the real estate game for 3 years now. I took the class and passed the class over almost 3 years. And my broker, the one and only, the closing king, King Grant, he pushed me nonstop to not give up on this. 3 years ago, I was going through a lot, just battling depression, severe depression. I don't even think my family understand how severe it was. It really impacted me. It impacted my kids. And I just didn't care. I just let myself go. I lost everything, honestly, my apartment, my car, just going through the motions. But the devil is a liar. Here I
Yeah.
am 3 years later. I am a licensed real estate agent with the best broker office in Miami, Broward, Dade County, Grant and Associates, and I am ready to get the ball rolling.
All right. I'm telling you, I love to hear people that overcome, especially young Black women. You understand? You say you were battling a little bit of not a little bit, but you were battling depression. And a lot of times we don't walk around looking like what we're going through, right? So
Right.
you may have people to believe, like, okay, well, I don't think she was going through that because on the outside, it looked like you had it all together. But in the
Yes.
inside, you were just dying and no drowning. And nobody threw a net to kind of come and save you to say, okay, well, let me see how I can help my sister because how can I help if I didn't know, right?
Right.
If I'm walking
Right.
around like I have it all together, how can one help me if I don't cry out? You understand?
Right.
So
I
that's a
kept a
little bit of your
smile. I
Yes,
kept a
that's a little
smile
bit
on
of
my
your
face.
pain. That's what I'm talking about. So
Yes.
that's a little bit of your pain, but I want to hear a little bit about your journey. Take us back and tell the audience, first of all, thank you to each and every one of you who signed in on today to listen to Miss Tereia Royal all the way from Miami, Florida. Topic late night. God bless you, Tanya Pullen. All the way from Dallas, Texas. God bless you, Queen. Shannon Jaguars Diva. Whoop, whoop, right here in Duval County. God bless you, Queen. But Taria, I want you to take us a little back and tell the audience, how did you and I meet?
Oh, my childhood mom, the candy lady. That's what she was. The candy lady, the hot sausage, pickled egg, the lollipops, anything that you wanted, you could get it from Miss Erica. And I think we just all attached to her like madness. I think her house was like the second house. Her house was packed with all of us. She became the second mom of our whole community. And then I just fell in love with her instantly. Growing up with you guys may know him as Daryl. Well, she calls him Inky, but he's Inky to me. Inky and Alan, watching Daryl and Inky play football, just constantly staying in contact with her. Me and her used to sit together in church all the time. I just loved Ma Erica. She was mom for everybody, and I'm pretty sure a lot can attest. We still call her mom. So that was, we were in middle school then, I believe. So
Yeah.
15 years ago, she became a second mom of our community in Hollywood. And we
Oh.
haven't lost touch since then.
Yes, girl, you're making me tear up. I tell you, she called me the candy lady, y'all. Y'all don't understand. And Terrell, let me tell you something. Is during that time, you didn't even know that I was barely making it. I was
No.
struggling. I'm talking about so bad with two amazing young men, but God. And that's what I was just telling you in the beginning of the show. Like you don't walk around looking like what you're going through. You know, you have
No.
to keep it all together. But had I reached out and asked for help, I probably wouldn't learn the lesson that I learned today. And that's why I'm here standing, you know, those lessons that had to happen, like the book
Yes.
says, it had to happen. The show, it had to happen. So, but I'm just so, I'm talking about honored to sit here and see the young lady you've become. I already knew that you had it in you from way back then, but just to sit here and see all this beauty and all the things that you're doing, and you're now a single mom like myself. And guess what?
Yes.
That don't mean that that's gonna stop us. You know, 'cause every time I laid eyes on my children, I knew I had to keep pushing and pushing and pushing for them. You know, there was no giving up. So I know that all too well when you say you went through that state of depression. So can you take us back there? We're jumping into her pain now. She gave you guys a little bit of her journey, but now we're gonna jump into her pain. Can you just walk us through that?
Yes, of course, of course. So, at that time, honestly, Ma, I was just going through the motions. I didn't know whether I was coming or going. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just knew that I could not give up. So at that time of taking on the challenge of real estate, like I said, I passed the class with flying colors. I was also going out for corrections, which I passed the test for that, the physical test for that. I also went out for police school officer. I passed the test for that. I passed everything for that. So I kept busy. I kept pushing, but I still felt like I was in a sunken place. The sunken place was just all over me. All I saw was darkness. My kids actually were suffering because I suffer, and I wasn't giving them the full attention that they need. So I knew I had to get myself out of that place. So I created my own prayer room, and I just went to praying, the prayer warriors. I had friends and family praying for me as well. And it was tough, but I got through it. I knew all I can do was pray. That was my last option. My last option was to pray. And here I am today.
I'm trying not
Glory
to
be to God. Glory be to
Yes.
God for all, not
Ooh,
some,
baby.
but for all the
Ooh,
things that
baby.
He has done, getting ready to do, and will continue to do, daughter. So you just keep on keeping on. And in that dark place, my God, in that dark place,
Ooh.
you didn't even know that you were
Keep
being
my face
prepared
and
for
all
your
that
now. See,
stuff.
you're
Yes.
delayed. What you thought was denied, you were just being delayed, baby. And the thing about it is, in that dark place, He was shaping and molding you. And the thing about it is, you never fold. And that's
Never.
one of the things that He loved. You kept pushing and praying, pushing and praying. So I want to thank each and every one of those prayer warriors who was praying for you, daughter, because let me tell you something. We all know that prayer works. So prayer is not going to be your last resort anymore. It's going to be the first resort. Because when you
Yes.
get in that prayer room, baby, it's just you and God. And you just talk to Him just like you having conversation with Him. And you tell Him. He understand. If you mad, let Him know you mad. He understand. That's our daddy. You understand me? Be real with Him. You understand? Because He know everything that we're going through, gonna go through. He know it already. So thank you to each and every one of you who prayed for Queen Tereia. My God. God bless you, Queen. But now I want to go into, okay, when you realize that you were in the state of depression, you said something that was so profound. Your kids were suffering. As a mother, we try to keep that away from them, right? But it's so hard when they're right there with you. Like in my situation, I never knew that my kids knew exactly what we were going through because I thought I hid it very well. So let me go back to that. Let me ask you this. How well did you think that you had hid it from them? And then when did you notice that it became a problem when they knew?
Um, they saw, like I said, they saw me smile, but they knew something was wrong with me because I just was locked up in my room all day, every day. So they knew something was wrong with mommy, but I still tried to keep a smile on my face. I think the moment that they realized is, like I said, when I lost my place. And so at that point, I had allowed depression to take a roof from over my kids' head. And I knew at that point I had to just push through and get past that severe depression. I do have to thank my mother. She is my rock, even though, I don't think she understood my level of depression. My mom has always been there for me. She is a single mother as well. She raised me and my brother as well alone by herself. And she's always there for me, always has been there to pick up the pieces for me and my kids. So I'm doing this for my kids and my mother as well. I'm pretty sure she's watching, but if she's not, she'll see it. Thank you, mommy, for everything you do. I'm 31 and you still spoil me, take care of me. So I can never thank you enough. Thank you so much.
Wow. And let me tell you, I remember back in the days, girl, you were stepping, okay? You never missed a beat. So, Queen, salute to mom, okay? Because you kept your daughters, I'm getting a little hood here, but you kept your your daughter and your son in the game. You never missed a beat, daughter. You always, every time you stepped out, you looked very well. You represented your mother very, very well, I must say. And that says a lot about your mother. So again, salute Queen for this well
Thank
job you
you.
have done. Single moms rock now. Don't think that we
Yes.
don't rock. Well, single
Yes.
moms rock. Let me tell you, we have I'm telling you that stigma about you'll never be anything, or your kids, will grow up this way or that way. To God be the glory. Y'all must we don't know who children we're raising. Our daddy, our heavenly father. So to God be the glory. I mean, Tereia, I can't say it enough of how proud I am of you. So if you want to cry, baby, cry. Let the tears fly. That's tears of joy, because you've come a long way. And you said when you lost your place, that very place that you were coming to, when I was the candy lady, I lost that place as well. That was just one of them. Okay. There were plenty of evictions. Okay. We moved from place to place, but no one ever knew the reason why. But God, you understand what I'm saying? So you just lost one place, but listen, I guarantee you, He made a way for you to be somewhere else. You're talking to a homeless person right here, even though it didn't last long. I had to sleep in my car.
I never knew that. Never.
Yes, ma'am.
Never
Yes,
saw that. Never knew that. Never knew half of the stuff that you've been through. So you
yes. I
are
mean,
a motivation as well. Inspiration and motivation to where you are today.
thank you, baby. But it had to happen. It
Yes.
had to happen. So we're gonna jump on. Let me tell y'all something. But first of all, let me give honor where honor is due. Our first Black American Vice President, guys, Kamala. Yeah, I got applause on for my girl. And big up to Joe Biden, but I just want to go ahead and just give honor to Kamala. Oh my, I hope Kamala, Kamala,
Pamela.
is it
Pamela.
Kamala? Okay. Oh my God. Salute, Queen. I'm telling you, that's awesome. But did y'all see the way Michelle Obama came stepping up in the building?
Yes.
Black excellence all over the building. Yes, yes, yes. I'm loving it. And that's one, I mean, that could be you, or that could be your daughter one day. You
Yes.
understand? That's why we as women, we have to reach back down to the younger generation, because they're our future. And we have to be able to set the right things before them. We have to teach our children the things that we would have taught, or they took out the schools, they removed out the schools. And you have kids nowadays in school. I don't know what that's like, because my kids are now 30, what, 33 and 29. So I don't know what that's like. But is it times where your daughter come home and speak to you about things that, maybe that she didn't hear about it? Prayer is gone. Prayer is not in the school anymore. So has your
Yes.
daughter ever come home to ask you about why isn't it there anymore? Or does she know anything about it?
No, she doesn't know anything about it. And I've actually been researching different schools to put her in. I know there are some charter schools that do have the Bible studies in it that I would want her to learn. She's been home, honestly, almost a year now doing virtual school. So it's still an adjustment for her. She's still learning how to adjust with doing virtual. And my son is in pre-K, and he's taught, because he goes to a daycare that's a Greater Love Missionary Baptist Church. So he's taught the Bible. But my daughter, she doesn't have any knowledge of it, because the schools that she's been going to, they don't teach anything in regards to the Bible.
Make sure you do, daughter.
Yes.
Make sure you do. Again, like you said in the beginning, you have folks around you. Prayer works. It matters when you have support system around you that could pray you through some things when you can't utter a word out your mouth. You know the enemy. That's what he do. He comes for the mind first. Once he get that mind, he know that he have you. You understand? So maybe he had you to a place where you couldn't even utter a word out your mouth for yourself, but he had people around you to do so. And by the grace of God, you're sitting before us today doing the things that you thought you were being denied, but it was just a delay. So tell us a little bit about the company that you're working with now. I just want to give a big shout out to Grants and Associates. Woo, woo.
Yes, I am with the one and only, like I said, Great and Associates Realty Inc. Broker is Kenneth Grants. I've known Ken's for many, many years. We actually grew up together. And he's always been a motivation, even before getting into real estate. He's been firm of taking care of his family. He's a man that takes care of his family. He takes care of his family outside of the office and his family in the office. So it was only right that I joined Grant and Associates. And I have Nish and Toya here that they're
Welcome,
helping me.
ladies.
Thank you.
They are helping me meet my goals, exceed my goals. They push me daily. They're very motivating. We send each other motivational posts every morning on WhatsApp. So I am where I need to be and where I'm supposed to be.
That's it. See, you were delayed, but you wasn't denied. But before we
Yes.
go ahead and introduce the other beautiful young ladies, I just want you to go ahead and tell them how many times did you go and to take this test or study this test, and you just kept putting it off. So let us know, how did you get to this place right here to become a realtor?
Yes. So when I took the class almost 3 years ago, I passed the class. You have to pass the class and before you can take the state exams. I passed the class with no problem. Got to the state exam and the questions was nothing what we learned in the class. So I failed the first one. And not that I was like, you know what, this is just not for me. So then I went to the next. I went to corrections. And I'm like, okay, this might be for me. Nope, this not for me either. Then went for police officer. Nope, this not. So I was like, you know what? God is trying to sit me down. I need to sit down and listen because I'm not listening. I'm trying to make my own plans and do my own route, and it's not up to me. So I dropped everything and I took a break to get my mental together and pray and listen for God's direction. So honestly, what got me back into it is I was passing here on Sterling as the Mr. One and Only King Grant was cutting the ribbon for grand opening. And something came over me. It was like, you got to get back into this. You cannot give up. And a couple of days after that, he actually texted me and was like, don't give up. Take the test. So I started back studying in September of 2020. I took the test in person at one of the sites with everything with COVID. My emotions was all over it. I couldn't focus. So I felt that one. And then I took it again online. And I failed that one. And January 2nd, I was like, listen, it's a new year, it's a new me. We're going to pass this test today. And I passed. So it took me 4 times to pass, but I wasn't giving up. I don't care if it took me 25 times to take the test. I was going to pass that test. So it took me 4 times to take the test and pass.
My God. So if you have that woman out there, or that young woman that's out there, or even a male that maybe have, and probably failed a couple of times like you did, what words of encouragement would you give them?
Do not give up. Don't give up. Don't overstudy. Pay attention to the information that's given to you at the school and apply that knowledge. Take your time studying the sections of what's important. I can help as far as for the state of Florida. There's some extra programs I paid for outside of my school to teach me, what I need to actually learn that help me pass. So if anyone needs any help or direction, feel free to reach out to me. My name is the same as it's on the screen, my Instagram, or that's my Facebook. My Instagram is Tereia the Realtor. You can DM me. I'll be more than glad to help you anyway. I'm a firm believer of being a helper is being a blessing. And I love to help others. So if you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out.
Oh my God. Tanya put all the way from Dallas, Texas says, praise God, but you're persevered and you passed. Congratulations. That's
Thank you.
Beautiful soul all the way from Dallas, Texas. Oh my God.
Thank you,
She said
Tanya.
you are inspiring
I
her.
see it. Thank you.
Let me tell
Thank
you. See, you just never know who's watching and who you are inspiring. So you keep on, like I said, you keep on keeping on. And you keep putting, I like to say, Alan always tell me, put your best foot forward. You keep putting your best foot forward. And again, by you just even offering your help, that spoke volume. So now we're going to bring on the beautiful ladies who you have sitting beside you, especially the one to your left. What is her name again? I'm sorry.
Latoya.
Latoya, you were all on camera looking down with your beautiful self. Got you on camera, and you were all into your phone. But tell us a little bit about you. How did you become a part of Grant and Associates?
Hi guys. Okay, so I'm sorry for looking at my phone. I wear many hats at Grant and Associates. I am the office manager. I am the transaction
Wow.
coordinator. I'm the loan officer, and I'm the title person. So when I am not available, my phone is going crazy. It's going crazy right now because I'm not answering emails or text messages. But how I got to know Grant and Associates is I just want to thank God, because that's how I got to know Kenneth. I just want to thank you for the opportunity. I want to thank you for the opportunity, because I am literally holding back tears as I'm speaking. So my voice is shaking a little bit because I am going through a lot of trials and tribulations outside of Grant and Associates. And today was one of those days. And then to just pop up and hear everything that I'm hearing, but God. So back to how I got into Grant and Associates. Kenneth is my god brother. His mom took me in when I was 15. I was legit thrown to the wolves when I was 15. I was on my own, and I came to know his mom through a family member, and she just kind of like took to me. She just like literally took me in. I got pregnant at 16. She took me and my son in. Kenneth used to babysit my son when I used to sneak out the window to go out. So I've known them since I was 15 years old. She put me in the church. A little bit about me going back to how I got to that point. I lost my mom was killed when I was 7. I was in and out of homes with my dad because he was a ladies' man, and he died of a drug overdose when I was 18. And I have been taking care of my little brother. He's only 3 years younger than me since then. And that's how I kind of just been in the world on my own, because I lost my parents, and Cassandra's my mother. I call her mom just like she calls your mom. And she got me in the church. She got me to praying because I was just like, God threw me away because I don't have no parents or anything. And she's like, no, he is, like she said, preserving you for what your goal is, what your role is in life. I got in the real estate industry when I was 17 years old because of her. I've been working as a foreclosure paralegal from then till now. I wanted to go on my own because I have 4 little ones, and Kenneth decided to take the real estate broker. I took the real estate class in 2006. I didn't pass the state exam, and I was like, look, this is not gonna pay my bills. I gotta go to work. So I've always been in the real estate industry. Kenneth took the test, he passed, and he was like, look, we're gonna do this. So I was like, okay, if we're gonna do it, I want to see you do it first because I got bills. So he started. He hit the ground running. He comes from a praying family. He takes care of his family from mom to kids, sisters, me included. And when I saw him do it and didn't have to pay for a lead, didn't have to pay for a client to come to him, everything came to him authentically. He said he always used my title company because I've always been doing title. So he always makes sure that his entire family has money in their pocket. It only made sense for me to come on and do whatever he needs, however he needs it to be done, because I wouldn't be able to walk off my job of doing the same thing for 18 years, having a steady paycheck every 2 weeks, making a very good salary, to doing this and still maintaining my 4 kids, my mortgage, my car, my lifestyle. And I just really want to thank him. If he's watching, I told him to watch. But that's basically how I come into Grant and Associates. It was many nights of him texting me when he was taking the test and us just talking about, this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it. What do you think? And I'm like, yeah, you could do it. I don't care what you're thinking. You're going to do it because you are. He's just definitely blessed. He comes from a blessed family, and it wouldn't make sense to do anything else. It really wouldn't.
Wow. Wow. Latoya, let me tell you, you definitely have a story I need you to go ahead and book after we get off of here. If it has to happen, I need to bring you back because that story that you have, oh my God, it needs to be heard, first of all. And second of all, I want to commend you and salute to you, young queen. I'm telling you.
Thank you.
I love to hear that. I know Cassandra myself. Cassandra and I went to middle school together. Always a sweet soul. always, ever since I've known her. But yes, he definitely come from a solid foundation, a good
Yes.
foundation.
Yes.
And I am so honored to just to hear that he reached back down to bring those up with him. He
Yes.
didn't leave anybody behind. So, Kent, if you're listening, salute to you too, King. I know y'all gonna get tired of hearing me say salute, but I'm gonna salute my kings and my queens. But Kent, I mean, keep on. I'm telling you, keeping these ladies definitely one before God, and then two, helping them do the things that they need to do. Whatever you ladies learn, get into them books, learn it, master your craft, master it. Because I'm telling you, I see favor all over each and every last one of you. You guys are wearing very, very
I
well.
receive it. Thank you.
Yes. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna bring the other beautiful young queen on,
Oh,
and that is Nish. Nish, come on
yes,
through,
Nish.
Nish.
Come
And
through
tell us
this.
how you
Yes.
became a part of Grant and Associates.
Hi, y'all. My name is Anisha. I'm from Carroll City. Oh, I'm sorry, Miami Gardens.
Yes.
I'm from Miami Gardens. I grew up Miami-Dade public schools. I have a similar situation. I was like Toya. I come from the foreclosure law firm type of solid career, medical, dental, vision. And Kenneth and I worked together at a Fort Lauderdale high volume law firm. And they got a lot of the files when we had the first crises. And Kenneth used to come to work. I would see him around the area. And I'm like, everywhere I go in Miami Gardens, I see this guy. And so one day I didn't see him anymore at work. And I was like, oh man, but we always kept in touch. And I'll never forget, I've been a realtor for 13 years, but I got in the industry in '02. So I've been in the industry for 18 years. My first 6 years, I worked for a developer. And, it's just that typical, I'm always the only brown face in the conference room, always the only minority, or I get to a certain level in corporate America and I hit this glass ceiling and they do the performance reviews and they're like, we would love to give you an increase, but unfortunately, and I'm sitting here like, you got 1,000 files this year. What do you mean you can't? We're going to give you 1.5%. And I was like, this is not going to work. I knew deep down inside that I was no longer passionate about it. And to God be the glory, I got laid off last week. I was at a place, I gave these people 8 years and they hit me with it due to COVID. And I called Kenneth and went, Grant, I should be sad, but I feel so blessed to be able to do what I love to do. So I wanted to cry. Like I was trying, like, come on, cry for the HR lady, cry. And and that same day I was in this office, we were at a photo shoot.
You had a photo shoot.
We were at Las Olas, and I was like, I don't know why I'm balling, but I feel amazing, girl. And Toya was like, Nish, it's okay. And for me, it's a little difficult because my specialty is Section 8. I deal with the least of men. I deal with affordable housing. So I knew it wasn't glamorous, but I fell into it. I started to organically start ranking high on Google. And I was like, why am I getting all these calls? And then I Googled myself and was like, well, look at God. I didn't even pay $1 to get up here. My daddy is showing out. And it's just been the most fulfilling thing. So I was with the same brokerage for 13 years. And Grant called me and said, Nish, I'm about to do something. Now, most people would never jump into a beta testing. But when your daddy sits high and looks low, you just have this feeling where, you know what, my God is never going to guide where he won't provide. And from October to today, I have never felt so safe. I'm a mom of 3. I'm a widow. My husband was murdered October 17th of 2009 on Oakland Park Boulevard down the street. I woke up with a 3-year-old. My husband, I went to bed without a husband. So when you talk about some trauma, and I probably should be in a ditch somewhere, but God,
come on,
but God, and it was just setback after setback after setback. Corporate America put their foot on my throat. My friends and family were like, she's good. She's got everything. She don't need my help. Why you didn't tell me you was going through it? Mm-hmm. I walked into Memorial Hospital one day and was like, I don't even want to do this no more. I'm done. And then he was like, I'm not going to Baker Act you. What I'm going to do is put you in this dialectical behavioral therapy, and I'm going to let you work through it. And she was amazing. Marsha Linehan's DBT program saved my life. And one thing I learned about people of color, when you tell them you're sad, they don't believe you because your face is beat and your eyebrows are done. and your car is, you know, your armor all is shiny on the tires, but I was done. Like, I have such a story. I'm fighting back the tears now. Like, I've been raising my kids by myself since I was 3. I had my son. My son was conceived through sexual assault, and I kept my baby. And so just God has been good. Yeah. First time I had a kid, my husband was murdered, raised her by myself, tried love. It took me 6 years to fall in love again. And then that man violated me, and everybody's like, don't keep that baby. That baby is going to be a constant reminder of what happened. I love my son. My son is my everything. And he looked just like his daddy, which is so hard. But, you know, it's just one of those things. And that's why I really felt like I had to leave those other people, because I can be authentic at Grant. You know, we come in here, I don't have to feel like I have to put on and be a certain someone. Like, I'm just out here living my life. I'm loving what I do. I'm passionate about it. I'm good at it. So we're just having a really good time here, and I'm just so grateful. And thank you, Miss Royal Queen. I'm just so happy. So that's enough about me before I start crying. So
Oh my God. As we can see, guys, we have 3 amazing young queens in the building. My God, that have stories. So whatever your story may be, your story may not be mine, your story may not be theirs, but we all have a story. Don't let anything stop you. You see that with the 3 queens that's sitting before you guys today. Guys, we are here live today, and it had to happen with your girl, Erica Wilson. I have the beautiful queen, Tereia Royal, Latoya. Come on, give me her name again. Latoya
Herring.
Herring.
And
Anisha.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Anisha Battle.
Okay, there you go. We have Anisha Battle, Tereia Royal, and Latoya Herring. Guys,
Remember those
ladies
names.
rocking, okay? And if
Thank
you
you.
guys are looking for property, maybe you're looking to invest, maybe you're looking to become a first-time home buyer. Guys, they have this first-time home buyer program that's coming up. If we could go ahead and get that flyer put up right now, and you ladies tell us a little bit about it.
Yes.
Okay, so on January 31st, there's the flyer. We're having a first-time home buyer workshop. We are going to explain the entire process from beginning to end. What a lot of us do is we get our income tax and we go buy a car, we go buy designer, and all of those things depreciate. The only thing that appreciates in value, goes up in value, is a home, is land. And we're going to show you how to make your income tax work for you. If you feel like you may not be ready because of credit, because of down payment, you don't know where to start, I'm going to explain with my team how you're going to become a homeowner this year. Not 2021, not 2022, this year. We're going to set goals. We're going to be your accountability partner, and we're going to have something to leave to our children. We're about legacy building and generational wealth, and you're going to get all of that here. We're going to fill you up with the knowledge that you need to become a homeowner. If home ownership is already a goal you achieve, then we're going to show you how to be an investor, because we need 401k. We can't rely on that anymore. So we need an investment plan, a retirement plan. We need to be leaving our kids not bills. We need to leave them assets. So make sure you register. Follow us on Instagram. All of us follows the business page, so you'll see all of us there, and any one of us can help you.
Awesome, ladies. I love it. Oh my God. So again, she said, make your income tax work for you. It's all about generational wealth. Okay, guys, what do you have to leave to your children or your children? You understand? If you are that one person out there that don't kind of scared to take that step of faith, maybe to be an investor or maybe to even purchase your home, like the young lady Latoya said, you can get in contact with Grant and Associates. You see, you have the really beautiful queens right there that has a whole lot of knowledge to be able to help you to accomplish that dream. So go ahead and tell us, Tereia, if you had that one person that want to take that step of faith, but kind of timid or fear sets in, and they don't, they're kind of scared to take that step of faith, go ahead and give them some words of encouragement.
You will never know if you don't try. I'll say that. Don't let your fears and your doubts keep you away from your blessings. As Toya said, any questions or concerns you have, we will be here on January 31st to answer your questions. We will help you step by step from beginning to end. We will get you to the closing table and your keys in your hand. Trust and believe. Grant and Associates, the only way.
You heard it here at It Had to Happen with your girl Erica Wilson. Guys, we're gonna go ahead and get Anisha to go ahead and just sum it on for us. Anisha, come on and tell us, speak to that woman or that young man or maybe that family that want to go ahead and invest in a property. How can you assist them?
So the first thing I had to do was take the Amazon.com app off my phone. And after you stop buying all that, Jeff Bezos does not need any more of my money. Right. So once you start to be realistic, it all starts with a budget. I'm a vision board person, so I do believe that you have to set it into motion. You have to send it to the atmosphere. The Father will give you the desires of your heart, and you have to cast your cares upon him. He does care for you. Once you really tell the Father what you want, you look at your budget. I think what's happening in South Florida, the rent is now exceeding what Toya can get you a mortgage for. Women call me all the time. My credit is a 580. And then when I get their bank statements, I'm like, but you had an extra $700. You just don't realize it because you're swiping and swiping and swiping. So get your bank statement, circle the foolishness, circle the non-essential, circle the things that you know good and well you can live without. And your babies need a house. Your babies don't need a trampoline. Your babies don't need any more Jordans. Your babies need to see mommy own real estate. Your babies, a lot of the women I help, obviously I do the family self-sufficiency program where Section 8 buys the property with you. You're a homeowner through Section 8. Instead of paying a landlord, they pay your mortgage. Ask your housing counselor how you can join that, but you still have to have a job. So a lot of people say, well, due to COVID, I went on Career Builder. There's 347 jobs in my zip code. So I'm ready for the foolishness. I'm ready for the shenanigans. I'm ready for the objections. I think we have to see more people do it. And Toya and myself, we recently just bought properties. So we're not going to make you feel bad. We're empowering women. We're real women. We're turning ourselves inside out like a mango peel right now to show you that you don't have to watch TLC. You got people right here. You got me flipping properties. You've got people right here that you can reach out and touch who are doing it. I was a renter. I purchased my property because my landlord said, hey, how long have you been in my place? 6 years I paid this man rent, never missed a payment, come hell, high water, anything. I paid my rent and he decided to raise it. But that's his right. And I had to boss up and fire my landlord. But I couldn't do it until I stopped shopping.
We're firing landlords.
And we're firing landlords in 2021. I fixed my credit. My credit was 567. It was a Beacon score back then. Now it's FICO. We will educate you. I had to stop shopping. That was my problem. I thought I couldn't afford a mortgage. And then I looked at my Wells Fargo and was like, I really do give Macy's a lot of money. It was like Walmart, Amazon, Wish.com. That's another thing. Take that Wish.com app off your app too. Like, you don't need nothing else from China. And I had to just stop shopping and I freed up like $600. And I just fired my landlord. I wish him all the best. I put a tenant in his house for him, but you don't get to raise my rent when I'm a great tenant. You don't get that. So you'll never do that again. I'll never beg another landlord, please rent to me, please, please. Here's my first, last, and security. Women have $6,000, $7,000. Y'all about to get that income tax. You probably got a couple dollars left over from your stimulus. Call us. We will work with you. I don't care if we have to close you in July. We have the down payment assistant link. I was just on the phone with Broward.org. They've got programs out here. It's not on 99 Jams. It's like hidden in plain sight. Call us. We have it for you. We really want you to win. We're in the community. We didn't get a fancy office out west. We're right here. We're on the main line. You can get off the bus. I will come pick you up. Whatever your excuse is, we're ready for it because we want to make you homeowners because our economy, our struggle is that we don't build wealth. We pass debt. We don't have wills. We don't have probate open. Grandma died, 7 people fighting over the house. Why are we doing this? I don't care about grandma's house. It goes into foreclosure and Mr. Investor has bought this house. He's buying up all the vacant land. I'm like, Mr. Johnny used to live in a corner house and you see a whole new family in the neighborhood. I'm thinking, why did that happen? Grandma had no mortgage. I could have put a tenant in that property. I could have put a Section 8 tenant in that property and you could be collecting rental revenue. So if you got a nasty home, a zombie home, a vacant home, anything, call us. We have a solution for every problem because we had those problems. You know, we're
Look at
real,
there.
we're approachable. So we're here for you.
Look at there, guys. I'm telling you, ladies, you are amazing.
Thank you.
You
Thank
are
you.
amazing. We had Tanya to even say maybe she need to go ahead and take that realtor class. Maybe that's something that she need to do. She said that you guys were inspiring her. Also, I just had my kids come on, and God bless you too, Miss Hearns. I love you, and I definitely will take God everywhere I go. Every step I take, I want Him to take the steps before I even take them. I'll take up my cross every day, and I will follow Him because He shall not lead me wrong. So, Miss Hearns, thank you for those words of encouragement. Ladies, you rock. Let me tell you, this here is excellence all over this screen. We are forever grateful for you guys who tuned in with us. These young ladies, I hope that you were able to take something from, I mean, not one, but all of them, because they had some great, great info to share. And I pray that it blessed you all. And not only that, I love to see what they're doing, but just to hear them talk about who made all this possible, which is our daddy, because we can't do anything without God. Nothing but fail. But with God, we could do, He'll make the impossible possible. I'm going to tell you that. And you see that right here before you guys, because we have the beautiful Anisha, the beautiful Tereia, and the beautiful Latoya sitting right before you. And they just shared their stories with you all and letting you know how they persevered. So, ladies, I'm talking about Anisha and Latanya. I want you both to book after this show to come back on and share your stories because it needs to be heard. Not knowing why it had happened, but ladies do know that it definitely had to happen. We never understand why at the time, but He'll make it plain for us later on. And again, I don't know, ladies, but I'm telling you, I have so much joy in my heart and tears in my eyes. Tereia know me. This is real right here. All over this camera. This is nothing but realness right here. I am so proud of you ladies. And Cassandra, job well done, Queen. Oh my God. Keep these ladies, keep them under your wings. Ladies, continue to soar. Isaiah 40:30. Spread your wings. Spread those wings and fly. But as you spread your wings, come down sometimes to pick up somebody to help them to spread their wings as well. So, ladies, I thank you so very much. So, is there anything, I'm going to go to each and every one of you, is there anything, starting with my daughter Tereia, with her beautiful self, is there anything that you would like to leave with the audience on today?
Just thank you for listening to my story. And if any of you are dealing with anything that I dealt with, the severe depression, or you don't know where your next dollar is coming from, you feel like giving up and just letting your hands go free, don't give up. Get into that prayer room and pray, pray, pray. And again, we are all here to help you. We can assist you in any way. Please do not fear to reach out. We are here to help.
Thank you, daughter. Thank you. I'm going to claim you guys as my daughters too. Come on, daughter Latoya. Let's go.
If I could leave you guys with anything, I would definitely say reach out to somebody. In our community, in our culture, is a stigma about reaching out for help or talking to a professional. I see a therapist virtually once a week. It's nothing wrong with talking to God and bringing your worship into a therapist's office because we can't deal with everything. So definitely it's nothing wrong with that. If I could leave you with that on a personal note, on a business note, Grant and Associates, please make sure you follow us on Instagram, Grant and Associates, RE Inc. We are a one-stop real estate shop. We have a credit counselor. I'm a mortgage counselor. I'm also a licensed realtor, and I also do your closing.
She's a notary too.
I'm also a notary. Nish is a notary as well. Any and everything that you need for financial literacy, to help savings, to help buy your house, you will find it here with us. So don't be afraid to reach out. We'll meet you where you are and bring you to where you need to be.
Oh, Jesus. Yes, Lord. All right, daughter. Come on, daughter Anisha. Let's go. Your turn.
I love what they said. I would say, on a woman to woman level, stop suffering in silence. I suffered in silence. We think that we can figure it out. You cannot. Even if you don't show it on the outside, it will eat you up from the inside.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times when I share my story, people go, shut up, lies. Like, really? And I'm like, because I haven't pulled together to you. But if my car could talk, my car would be like, send her, Baker act this woman. I cry in that car. I pray in that car. I scream at, I shout. I do a lot of things in that car and in that shower. And I thought that my children, 3 children, 14, 6, and almost 2, I got a little baby. I didn't realize that I'm no good. Nothing's good if mommy's not good.
That's
Nobody's happy if mommy's not right. If my mental health and wellness isn't together, then I might be screaming a little more about dishes in the sink. I might be a little on 10 early in the morning if beds aren't made. And so find that one person. If it's not your good Judy and it's not your homegirl, talk to Jesus. If you don't have a belief or a faith, call us. Like, I like to say that realtors are part real estate, part therapists, right? Part psychiatrists. Sometimes I want to get Xanax to a lot of my showings. I'm like, wait a minute. We're just here to look at a beautiful house, and they're crying, and, you know, they're victims of abuse. And like, we deal with a lot when you deal with housing, because a woman can't really function if she doesn't know where to lay her head.
Yeah.
A woman can't function if the eviction notice is on the door. And so I realized that when we put you in a home, your life is better, your posture is better, everything is better when you close. So we're here for you, and don't suffer in silence. And I really appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you, Mom.
Google me. I don't know about all that fancy social media, but I'm somewhere out there.
Oh my gosh, do you see these ladies? This is what I love. They're always piggybacking off each other and pulling on each other and uplifting each other. Beautiful thing. I can't say enough. Salute King. Oh my God. But I just want to go ahead. Let's see what Tanya said. Beautiful ladies. Yes, stop suffering in silence. We have to go. I don't know why I'm tearing up, y'all. So we have to go to learn to ask for help. We feel we have to be so strong for everyone else. You speaking to me, Tanya. Oh my God. We have to get a place where you say, me need help. Me. And I'm glad that this came up, because 88 Blessings, which is my nonprofit organization, we cater to single mothers, undeserved youth, and also college students. We'll be having this program that's coming up called Self-Love. Beauty So Rare presents Self-Love. We will have the beautiful April Hernandez Castillo, who played in Freedom Writers, guys, as our keynote speaker. This virtual event will be happening on February 11th at 7 p.m. You can register on Eventbrite. We are running a Kamala special today. Kamala 21 is actually the code that you could put in to get a discount on your tickets. My son Alan Hearns will be there as well. He will not be speaking on self-love, but he would just tell you guys what he do for 88 Blessings, which he's our brand ambassador, and myself, which is the CEO and founder, guys. But let me go ahead and roll my shirts that I personally made for this event. Can we get that picture put up, please? Why am I still? Coming up on February 11th. This is a workshop that you guys do not want to miss. But let me go ahead and share something with you, ladies. Tereia, Latoya, and Anisha. Can you bring them back on the screen, Mishka? Ladies, come on and just squeeze on in there. Let me see your beautiful faces. You guys are mommies, right?
Yes.
And I am a Bella. a first time Bella. And when I received this video today, thank you. When I received this video today, guys, it brought me to tears just to see the joy on my son's face. If we could go ahead, I'm going to share this with you all, the audience and you beautiful ladies. This is my Chase, okay?
Father's loving baby.
Congratulations, Alan. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Mom.
I'm trying
That
to
was
stay
beautiful.
cute, guys. I want my mom. But guys, it is such a joy. And I just wanted to share with you ladies because I am a homeowner, but I'm looking to relocate. Matter of fact, not only that, I said that I had someone asked me, which was my mother, she said, Erica, why are you trying to go bigger? You know, downgrade is just you. I say, Mom, I'm looking at the bigger picture. I'm not worried about my now. I'm worried about my later. There's something I can leave to my grandson. You understand? Even though I know Dad and Mom is going to make sure that he's great, but I may have more grandkids. You understand? But that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the bigger picture. You know, something I can get, and then hey, when I'm no longer here, they can enjoy. So, ladies, I probably will be in contact with you soon. God, don't make no mistakes. Let me tell you. To God be the glory. I am so honored to have you ladies to sit here with me on It Had to Happen with the girl, Erica Wilson. Guys, if you would like to book with me, can you please go to my website at www.ericawilsonih2h.com. Again, www.ericawilsonih2h.com. You can follow me on all social media platforms, Facebook, IG, as well as Snapchat and Twitter, guys. I am on all 4 social media platforms. Also, I do have my YouTube channel. If you can go over and click, like, and subscribe. Support is free, guys. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. It will do my heart just great. Again, thank the audience for tuning in with us and being so engaging. And big shout out to the beautiful ladies, Latoya, Tereia, and Alicia. God bless you, ladies. I look forward to sitting with you ladies again. Again, Tereia, I am so proud of you, daughter. I am so very proud of you. And I thank God for you. I thank God for even allowing me to sit here with you and share the good news. So if you want to just go ahead one more time, I'm going to end the show with you. If you, oh, I'm sorry. I love to pay homage. When someone is doing a great job, we also have another young lady who's part of the 88 Blessings movement. She is a massage therapist, ladies and guys. She get me right twice a week. So I just want to go ahead and share her flyer. She has a Valentine's Day special, and her name is Ashley Brooks. That is her Valentine's Day special, guys. She's a single mom of 3. Go ahead and book that couple massage. She travel. She'll commute to you. And I'm telling you, the girl has some good hands. She lays some good hands. I'm telling you, she get you right. She's truly, God has truly blessed her hands. And again, I love promoting my women. I love it. Alan says, thank you, Tanya. Alan, you see these 3 beautiful ladies that sitting at Grants and Grant and Associates. Alan, do you see these 3 young queens that's rocking? You understand? That's rocking. And oh my God, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. If one of your crowns get a little crooked, I want you ladies to go ahead and straighten that thing going up. And when you straighten it up, sit up and make that posture be all that, because that's exactly what you are. Ladies, you are more than enough. You are more than enough. I can't say that enough. The favor of God is all over the 3 of you. And I want you guys to walk boldly. Understand me? And be very, very careful of the connections in this season. Be very careful with the connections in this season. Do know that God has his hands all over the three of you. I'm telling you, and you heard it here on It Had to Happen. It's going to come a time, you hear the Psalms 23, it says, I shall not, but you ladies will not want for anything. God bless you, ladies. I love you all. Until next time, meet us back here on Monday for our prayer broadcast, guys, on Flight 2021. This is something that you don't want to miss. You might as well go ahead and book that flight right now. Meet us back here on Monday at 5:30. I will have the beautiful Satara J from Getting in the Game and Bishop Kenny Berry coming for you. And then we have our co-pilot, which is in the back, which is my producer, Mr. Harris, guys. We were on fire. I'm telling you, on fire. This broadcast, every round goes higher and higher and higher. So do meet us back here on Monday at 5:30. But before we go, I'm going to let my beautiful daughter close us out.
Thank you, Ma, so much. I want to thank you for this opportunity. I want to thank Toya and Anish for being my rocks. And Ken, I cannot thank you enough for the opportunity. Ma, I love you. I'm sure I will see you soon. Thank you so much.
Erica's Empowering Empire. 88 Blessings Soar Movement. It had to happen in a beauty so rare. We'd love for you to join us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. It Had to Happen with Erica Wilson. Following our social media.
Cry.